In the year 2107, this was what Freddy Fazbear's pizza will look like. It will finally be real. Sorry, what was that? Next year? Got it. Next year, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria will be real. Hey fellas, Onus here, and welcome back to With a Y, and here's one I just straight up did not think I would ever be seeing happen. If you don't know, yesterday, August 8th, was the 12th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's original release. I'm not gonna lie, that game came into my life through YouTube content, so I never actually memorized the day it came out, but it would make sense why FNAF always gets stuff announced around this time of the year, now that I know this. And let's be honest, 12 is like a bit of a weird number to like celebrate an anniversary on. Like, there's usually something for FNAF fans every year from my understanding, but like nobody was really expecting huge stuff. To give you an idea of like what people were feeling in the wind when they licked their thumb and stuck it in the air, from Cawthon, who is just legendary 3D animator, had this cooked and ready to go out at 10 in the morning before like anything was said celebrating the anniversary.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry. For nothing.
It's empty pizza box. It's a good gag. Like, there's no food, there's nothing to eat, there's just like some custom artwork, and you're gonna get a little number, and you're gonna feel a little warm inside, and maybe see some post about how much this community means to people who really like FNAF. And you know, people just being generally celebratory about, the whole thing. Stupid Fish Sushi had this one. Happy birthday, FNAF at Freddy! Yeah, most FNAF fans, I imagine, woke up yesterday and were acting pretty casual about the whole thing, but almost as if Scott Cawthon had seen Coda's video in particular and decided that he was personally offended by the whole thing, he decided to tweet out a pizza box that very clearly does have a food inside of it. It's half pepperoni and half cheese. I would have, like, probably put sausage on it, but I don't know. You don't really go to Freddy's Pizzeria to, like, for the quality of the pizza. This was posted, like, an hour after Coda's animation, so it felt almost like it was sequentially titled, and there was just a fuck ton of announcements throughout the day, like 3 heavy hitters. Steelwool Studio had like the most cryptic teaser of any of the ones that we saw today, where they were like, how fast can you identify the Five Nights at Freddy's character? Comment your score, and it's like, dude, stop playing in my fucking face. And like, what people ended up finding was that hidden inside the video, of Vanny from Security Breach popping up and appearing, there's like a hidden frame where you can kind of make out the two in this like random jump scare. Even like that cryptic jump scare would have been enough to like actually get some stuff off of them. You can see it a little more clearly here, but like for a lot of people, they're reading it as some sort of teaser for FNAF Security Breach 2. Gotta say, that's my least favorite FNAF game, but like I like other things Steelwool has made, so maybe they'll have some heaters cooking for us. A different developer, Megacat, just came out and fucking said it. They dropped a giant 2 logo with like the FNAF World chibi designs just baked all over it, dude. FNAF World 2, a decade after the original was released and critically panned by everybody who played it who wasn't a diehard. But alongside that, easily the biggest announcement out of all of them was from the American Dream Mall posting a video. Fantasy and fun come to life in 2027, only at American Dream. And they just tagged Scott Cawthon. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Freddy's is coming to life, man. This is the most, yes, the Torment Nexus from my book, Do Not Create the Torment Nexus, where scientists say, we finally had the technology to create the Torment Nexus. Like, the entire series is about how making a real Freddy Fazbear's location is just the most fucking short-sighted decision ever. And it's really happening, and I'm gonna fucking go to it, of course I am. I'm traveling to that shit like it's Mecca, and I'm mandated to at least once in my life. From Raz, day one, baby, gonna get stuffed. Yeah, cute little wordplay there. If you don't know the significance of the American Dream Mall, it is the second biggest shopping mall in America. They're also the mall that I think still has like the real-life permanent Mr. Beast burger location, as defunct as that whole business is now. They've apparently started already putting up like promotional material around the mall to tease that the restaurant is going to be opening there soon. And honestly, this art is really cute. I fuck with this pretty heavy. And they have a bunch more details on like what you're going to be able to do there. American Dream is bringing the virtual world of Five Nights Nights at Freddy's to life. Developed in collaboration with Scott Games, the experience will be a functional reimagining of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, designed to immerse guests in the world of the iconic franchise. I'm gonna stop you right there, man. I just want to, like, go there to grab a slice. I don't want to be immersed in that world at fucking all. I don't want any of the bells and whistles. I just want my goddamn food and, like, a large Diet Coke. None of the dead kids with the child murder or, like, me getting stuffed in a Springlock suit. I'm fucking good, man. I'm already a robot. I'm already sentience perfected. I really do not need any of these upgrades to be like an animatronic to entertain children's birthday parties. Visitors will be able to dine at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Okay, that's good. Play arcade games. That's in line with the type of thing you hope you'd be able to do there and nothing else. You can experience animatronic stage shows featuring Freddy and the Fazbear Band. Are we sure, like, it's not safer to just keep them to, like, those screens that they had Donald Trump talking to, like, just hallucinating like Theodore Roosevelt was still alive or some shit? You can visit Foxy's Pirate Cove. Okay, someone is gonna die at this. And step behind the curtain for immersive multiplayer survival horror experiences. Oh my god, it just feels like a one big cosmic joke waiting to happen. Like we're watching the punchline in real time, dude. Now, the big caveat about this whole thing is that American Dream Mall is in New Jersey. I know, if you really want to go and see it, then you're going to have to stomach being in that state. Luckily, some people are very willing to do that.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but we're going to Jersey.
Just the immediate outpouring of Five Nights at Freddy's gimmick accounts who were just disgusted with the idea. New fucking Jersey? I don't want to work in New Jersey! The issue with this whole thing being in the American Dream Mall is that, like, the mall itself is like the size of the Pizzaplex. If a murder does really happen there, we're not going to be able to get the full immersive Five Nights at Freddy's experience because a cover-up's going to be really fucking tough. There's probably going to be, like, flock cameras everywhere, normal security cams for everywhere those don't cover. And if a murderer shoves a dead kid inside one of these animatronic suits, God forbid, never would want that to happen. They're gonna catch the guy and discover the body like the next day, so we're not gonna be able to get any of the genuine, authentic hauntings. The survival horror experiences is the shit that's really tripping me up because I'm just like speculating at like what concepts they're gonna have you going through and shit. Like, is it gonna be escape rooms or are they going to be like lampshading the fact that they know how ironic the whole thing feels and just have a lot of meta humor about what working as a security guard in this establishment is, or lampshade that you might get murdered while playing this? Breaking. Scott Cawthon reveals that alongside this location, 5 lucky fans, limited ages 5 to 13, Jesus Christ, dude, he's like casting for the roles of the murdered children, will be selected for the VIP experience. The VIP experience includes early admission, free pizza, a backstage pass, and the ability to be slaughtered by the one and only Matthew Lillard. Man, those guys are getting lucky. I wish I could get murdered. Additionally, VIP prize winners will be buried in one of the 5 animatronics. Honestly, dude, if when I die, instead of being buried in a coffin or doing something lame like getting cremated, I can get a custom-made working Springlock suit to be buried inside of to protect me against the elements, I think I'd go for that shit, dude. That sounds gnarly. I gotta give big ups to Coda here, like, who basically just had their whole gag thrown in their face, because Coda was just on fucking top of shit when it actually did get announced. Quote tweeting his original post, "Okay, something happened." Dude, stop with the polyester edits, dude. I get it. It's enough. I have red, white, and blue just burned into my goddamn eyes from seeing that all fucking week, man. Holy shit. It really feels like Coda did know something was coming just with how fucking accurate the first video they made was, but just being completely wrong about the contents. FNAF will be real in motherfucking Jersey. And then, like, when more shit kept getting announced, they had another just, like, century of humiliation posting. I don't care enough to animate anything more today, so here's Fredbear's origins with sound. Okay, that's enough. I don't need to see the rest of this. So yeah, 3 big announcements in one day. Security Breach 2 teaser, real-life FNAF location, which is easily the biggest in FNAF World 2. The FNAF IRL location is obviously like the one people are the most hyped about and that has been making the rounds. It's what I titled this video after. But there's real beef within the fandom over like what is the next most exciting thing. Like they've really just like broken off into factions. Security Breach was probably the highest profile game that the franchise has ever had, at least in recent years, but it didn't meet like huge critical success, so like I don't know if it has like as devoted of a fan base as FNAF World 2 does. But because it was so big, you had some people undermining it, and it's like, I just saw someone on the Reddit Discord get torn to shreds for saying, who cares about FNAF World 2? Low-key, I do. Out of the 2 games getting announced, FNAF World 2 is infinitely funnier because it's not even available on Steam anymore. I think you have to do like some fucking doohickery with like putting in Steam backend codes to even download it anymore. Who cares about FNAF World 2? If you get caught saying that shit in the wrong circles, this is what they're gonna do to you. So yeah, huge day in FNAF history in general. I hope you guys are excited for the stuff as much as I am. I'm going to be planning my trip to the Holy Land as soon as we have more details. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at @withAY. That email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, piss off.